Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the English news of Bình Phước radio, television station and newspaper. And with you, with the latest news for today. Improving the lives of ethnic minorities in border areas. Launching the Small Saving to Share Love model. Vietnamese Prime Minister receives Chinese Vice Premier in Beijing. Vietnamese tourism potential promoted in France. Increasing incomes and reducing poverty rates among ethnic minorities by 1.5 to 2% is one of the tasks set out at the 4th Congress of Ethnic Minority Delegates in Bù Đốp District, which were held on June 27.
Bù Đốp is a mountainous border district in Bình Phước province, where ethnic minority people make up over 18% of the total population. In recent times, various national and provincial resources, together with special policies, have been carried out to drive economic development in the district. Thanks to the efforts, the living standards of the locals have improved both materially and spiritually. All 6 communes in the district have met new-style rural area standards, of which 7 are exemplary rural residential areas. Additionally, 100% of ethnic minority households in particularly difficult areas receive health insurance cards. Under the theme Unity, Innovation and Sustainable Development for Ethnic Minorities, the Congress outlined 6 specific tasks for 2024-2029 period. This includes increasing incomes, reducing the poverty rate among ethnic minorities by 1.5 to 2%, enhancing culture, education and healthcare standards, and ensuring that 50% of the workforce receives vocational training suitable to their needs. At the Congress, Vice Chairwoman of the Bình Phước Provincial People's Committee, Truyền urged the district to leverage the political system at all levels to implement ethnic policies effectively. She asked for the integrating of economic and social development with national defense and security, and mobilizing resources to develop ethnic minorities and mountainous areas.
The People's Committee of Bù Gia Mập District, Bình Phước Province held a meeting on June 27th to review the foreign affairs work in the first half of the year, launch tasks for second half of 2024, and seek consensus on several issues relating to Tuy Đức District in Đắk Nông Province and Orang District in Cambodia's Mondulkiri Province.
Recently, the cooperation between Bù Gia Mập District and Tuy Đức District and Orang District has contributed to maintaining security and social order along their border area. The 3 districts' governments, armed forces, and relevant agencies have effectively conducted foreign affairs, maintaining strong cooperative relationships based on solidarity and friendship. They regularly exchange and agree on measures to prevent and combat crimes and resolve emerging issues along the border, contributing to the socio-economic development of the localities.
The military command of Đồng Phú District in Bình Phước Province recently organized a ceremony to launch the Small Saving to Share Love model.
This initiative aims to realize the movements of learning and following the ideology and ethics of President Ho Chi Minh and the campaign Uphold Traditions, Dedicate Talent to be Worthy Alcohol Soldiers. It also promotes the virtues of thrift and solidarity in sharing difficulties with comrades and those in special need within the community. In addition to mobilizing contributions and savings from officers and soldiers of the armed forces in the district, the party committee and military commands of Đồng Phú District have also solicited support from political and social organizations, people, and allocated a portion of the unit's production development fund for the initiative. With the funding, the party committee and military command will visit, encourage, and provide financial support to families of officers and soldiers facing difficulties, as well as poor students and orphans. Concurrently, they will organize zero-cost stalls for the poor in the locality.
In celebration of the Vietnamese Family Days, President Tô Lâm on June 27 visited the residents and several exemplary cultural families in the Asian village of Đường Lâm in Sơn Tây Thao, Hà Nội.
Located about 45 kilometers west of Hanoi center, Đường Lâm boasts a history of millennia. It's almost intact with the peaceful image of a typical Vietnamese village of the north. The village is also home to two kings, Phùng Hưng, 761-802, and Ngô Quyền, 808-944. Talking with local residents, President Lâm said the Portians did always care for every family and stay consistent with the policy of leaving no one behind. The families are the cells of the society, the most important nurturing place and stronghold of each person, he said, stressing that the families are always associated with the community and a solid foundation for promoting the strength and longevity of the nation. The state leader expressed his hope that Đường Lâm villagers will show a high sense of responsibility in maintaining and promoting customs, practices, and family traditions, as well as relics to introduce to the world the typical traditional rural cultures in the north of Vietnam.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính received Chinese Vice Premier Zhang Guoqing in Beijing on June 27, pledging close cooperation in strategic transport connectivity projects of the two countries.
The meeting was part of the Vietnamese leaders' trip to China for the 15th annual meeting of the new champions and bilateral working sessions within the framework of the World Economic Forum. Prime Minister Chin highlighted the role of transport for the strategic connectivity between the two economies. He suggested the two sides focus on promoting cooperation in implementing 3 railway lines, linking the two countries. He also asked the Chinese side to assist Vietnam's railway sector through technology research and transfer, preferential loans, and manpower training. For his part, Deputy Premier Zhong agreed with the guests' opinions and vision about economic and transport connectivity between the two countries. Chinese businesses, especially state-owned enterprises, will actively engage in the two countries' projects on strategic transport connectivity, he noted.
A recent survey conducted by NIQ, a leading authority in consumer and shopping insights, has uncovered notable trends in shopping behavior among Vietnamese consumers in 2024.
The survey, titled Shopper Trends, has identified a growing trend of increased discernment and price sensitivity among Vietnamese shoppers, particularly in response to price fluctuations. While deal-seeking behavior is on the rise, consumers continue to value trusted brands and high-quality products, and are often willing to pay premium prices for these attributes, the survey reported. The survey reveals a decline in supermarket visits for fresh food purchases, with a growing number of shoppers favoring smaller format stores like minimarts and online channels. With about 30% of shoppers conducting online searches before grocery shopping, maintaining a robust digital presence is essential for retailers. Digital channels serve as valuable touchpoints to provide information, engage with customers, and enhance the overall shopping experience.
A tourism promotion program was held by the Vietnam National Authority of Tourism and the Vietnamese Embassy in France on June 25th, as part of the activities to promote Vietnamese tourism in Europe.
The Vietnam Tourism Roadshow attracted a large number of representatives from travel agencies, tourism associations, hotels, and airlines from both France and Vietnam. France is one of the traditional and major markets of Vietnam in Europe. Nearly 216,000 French tourists visited Vietnam last year, 75% of the pre-COVID-19 period, making it the second largest market of Vietnam in the European Union. Over the recent years, the two countries' tourism sectors have engaged in many cooperative activities to facilitate tourism exchange. Vietnam Airlines and Air France have operated direct flights connecting major cities and tourist hubs of the two countries. The Vietnamese tourism sector has actively conducted tourism promotion activities in France to further boost tourism exchange. In the framework of the program, many activities for connecting and establishing business partnerships between Vietnamese and French travel agencies were arranged.
And that's it for this edition of BPTV News. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time.